Oh, hello, everybody in internet land. It is I, Koku, on a lovely spring evening. It is the low 70s right now with a light, gentle wind. Skies are pretty cloudy. Really can't see the stars. But it's peaceful Monday night. And I'm on vacation. And so, things are things are interesting. It's times like these where I sit on my swing, my front yard, and just think. Think about things. So if you see the title of this, it's called The War Within. And the better part of the year, I have been struggling emotionally. Things have not really gone my way. Then again, things haven't really been going my way for years, decades. But there is a war raging inside of me. Two factions, two parts of myself battling for control, battling for supremacy. One side is hopeful, optimistic, is very idealistic, you could say romantic. It dreams, it hopes, it wishes, it prays. It is very emotion driven. Not to say that there is no logic or reason behind it, but it tends to throw logic and reason out the door. Sometimes it's not very rational. It believes that there are no coincidences, that everything has purpose, there is a plan, and you just don't, things just don't happen for no reason. It's part of me is wanting to fight for my dreams, want me to continue forward, chasing after these things. And then there's the other part. Parts more based in reality. A part that is more cynical. Part that is more pessimistic. Part that says there is no plan. things can happen for no reason at all. Coincidences are just that, coincidences. It's very cold and calculating. It's very reasoned and logical. There is emotion there, but it is tempered. It tells me that I have to face reality, that dreams don't come true. It's very rare for someone to live their dreams. It's a part of me that says, accept that there are things that you cannot control. There are things that you cannot do. There are challenges that you cannot overcome. And that you should give up those foolish pursuits. Take life as it is. Yeah. And I'm caught in the middle. Not sure what to do. If I go down the route of the optimistic, idealistic, romantic side, and I'm wrong, I could be setting myself for more pain, more suffering. Could be wasting my time on these foolish pursuits when I could be using that time for other more productive things. And honestly, at my age, I shouldn't be wasting time. If I choose to go the pessimistic route, if I choose the logic and reason, then I will be giving up said pursuits. I would be admitting defeat. And if I'm wrong, then I would have thrown away my chances to be content, thrown away my chances to attain my goals, to try to live my dreams. So one side says, things are working. Keep up the pursuit. Stay the course. Trust the process. Remain vigilant. And in time, you will be rewarded. The other side says, cut your losses. Protect yourself. Stop wasting time. Face reality. Accept it. Move on. And the funny thing is, if the optimistic side is right, then I will have what I feel like the world to gain. The ability to live the dream, to obtain my goals. The pessimistic side is right. Then I wasn't good enough. I wasn't skilled enough. I didn't do the right things. I made the wrong choices. I wasn't worthy. I fell in love. It's something that I've been struggling with actually for quite a while. This idea, loving her, these emotions tied to it, things that I feel in my heart and my soul. I often question it myself. How can I love her? Like, honestly, how can I love her? I barely know her. How could I fall in this deeply? How could I have fallen this hard? But I know that it is love because I've only felt this way once before. The thing is, I know that she doesn't love me and that she never will. And somehow I have to figure out how to stop loving her. I don't know what it is, but when I see her, something pulls at my heart. Every day, I think this is the day. I'm not going to talk to her. And I see her, and my willpower erodes. Like I'm drawn, compelled. Like I can't even control myself. So I'm like, oh, I'll only talk to her for a moment. I'll only say hi. I'll only acknowledge her existence. And then there I am talking. 5, 10 minutes later, I'm still talking. I'm still part of my mind screaming at me to leave, get the hell away. I can't seem to pull myself away from her. She enriches my soul. I just don't know how to stop it. And the problem is I can't really distance myself all that well. There isn't some way I could just make it so but maybe I don't want to. Because I want to hold on to that hope. That hope that the pessimistic side of me is wrong. That despite all the mountains of evidence that say that she doesn't want you, she doesn't need you, she doesn't care about you, despite all that evidence, I want to hold on to that unrealistic sliver of hope. It's almost like my heart has decided, nope, she's the one. She's the one. She's what you've been looking for. You didn't know you were looking for her, but she is it. And my mind is like, but why? Why, heart? Why? And my heart's like, this has nothing to do with logic. This has nothing to do with reason. I guess scientifically it just has everything to do with chemical reactions. Apparently, I guess maybe her pheromones are just the right type to send my heart into insanity. Which is really weird too, because don't get me wrong, she's beautiful. But I never really found her beautiful. I mean, she was attractive, but I was never really like sexually attracted to her. It wasn't like, some women, when you see them, you're just like, oh, look at that. Some women, they kind of exude this sort of hotness, this sexuality. Sometimes they're sultry, sometimes the way they move. She was kind of plain, in all honesty. It really wasn't until I started getting to know her when I started to find her more and more beautiful. That even makes sense. Now her beauty just radiates. I can't look away. Though I try. I try so hard to look away. I try so hard to not just stare. It's like the sun. Try not to stare at the sun, people. It's going to damage you. But I just don't want to stare because I don't want her to be uncomfortable. But sometimes I end up just staring because now she's just like the most beautiful person in my world. It's a shame, really. It's a shame. Why does someone's heart has to long for someone who doesn't want to return those feelings, doesn't share those feelings? Why is it we have to love people who don't love us? Oh, that must not be true. Must not be true. Because if it was, it'd be reciprocated, right? Is that how it works? So obviously, it's some sort of other thing. It's not real. So I have to figure out how to stop loving her. And I've actually done searches online asking that question. There's a lot of parallels to the answers from different sources. But the one thing that always comes up is find somebody else. Find someone else to take your mind off the other person. Which I find to be almost, I don't know how you'd say, inconsiderate to the other person, I think. I mean, at that point, am I just using that other person to get over feelings for another person? It doesn't seem fair to the other person. Then again, maybe that's how people move on. Real people move on by finding someone else to fill that void. And eventually it works. That's the problem, though. What if you don't want anybody else? You know? What if you are just too hung up on this person? I don't know. Sometimes I fear like if I give up, if I throw in the towel, she'll be like, "Oh, see? You were full of shit. You didn't really love me. It wasn't really love, because if it was, you would have kept going. You would have put way more effort into this. You would have all that talk was bullshit." Maybe it is. Maybe it's all bullshit. Maybe I don't even know what I feel. Maybe it's all just one pathology after another. Some unresolved trauma from decades ago. Some girl in kindergarten, I don't know, pushed me down some steps, and now all that unresolved trauma has manifested in all the problems that I have. I don't know. Maybe I've been searching for the wrong things. Maybe love is just not in the cards for me. And that's the thing. That's the pessimistic side, where it's like, you're just going to have to settle for what you can get, man. This idea of like being with someone you totally love. You're just going to have to make yourself love someone who can tolerate you, someone who can put up with you. It doesn't matter if you're attracted to them or not. You need to just bite the bullet and settle. Otherwise, you're just going to have to be alone. And you don't want to be alone. So you have to settle for anyone who just can stay. Anyone who wants to stick around. You'll have to learn to love the companionship and not necessarily the companion. Maybe I don't love her. Maybe it's just an idea of her. Thought. I mean, I know I want someone who's nice and considerate and thoughtful. And she's nice and she's considerate and she's thoughtful. I want someone that I can look at. And I can look at her. And someone who can listen. She can listen. And someone who can speak to. Someone who's more than meets the eye. She's got layers. Not all of them are good. She definitely has her issues, but we all do. And who knows, maybe she'd end up driving me insane. Well, I mean, she already is, but different type of insane. Maybe what I need is for her to just tell me that she's never going to feel it, that she's never going to love me, and that you need to just get the fuck away and not talk to me ever again. Maybe that's what she needs to do. Or maybe I should just say what I feel. Maybe I should just come out and just say, hey, this is what I feel. This is me. This is my honest take. Stop being so afraid of the consequences. Just say, hey, I love you. And I want to be with you. And I know that that is not what you want right now. But I need to put all my cards out on the table. And I need to know honestly, if you have any feelings for me, if you don't, if you have no feelings, if there is nothing, no spark, no curiosity, no piece of you that's like, then fine. I'll have to figure out how to let it all go. But at least then I know that I have to let it go. But if you do have feelings, I'm willing to wait. I'm willing to let you do what you need to do until you are ready. But that's my decision. That's my choice. And I choose that because I think she's worth the wait. I choose that because I think she's worthy of my time and my sacrifice. To be honest, I've never really met a person like her. She's quiet, reserved, but she is very emotional. I can tell she has a lot of passion. She tries to hide it sometimes. Or maybe that's just how I perceive it. And I'm completely wrong. I don't know, man. My perceptions are always bad, anyways. I wouldn't know if a woman was flirting with me till like a week later. And I wouldn't know if a woman was icked by me till a month later. That is a lovely night, though. And I know I shouldn't be talking about my feelings and my whatever. It's not a manly thing to do, you know. No, for right or for wrong, men are judged differently when it comes to things like this. You know, people, if a man shows some vulnerability, some insecurity, they're thought of as less of a man, and I'm sure women don't find it attractive. I know women say they want a man to do those things, but they don't really. Nothing dries up the pussy. more than what I'm doing right now. So why am I doing it then? What is the purpose? Well, purpose is my sanity. Purpose is I need to be heard. So why not talk to a therapist? Because I don't believe in therapists. I've talked to therapists before, and they don't seem to know what the fuck they're doing. You need to speak to a good one. I'm sure the good ones like cost money and cost a lot more money. And they're maybe booked up. Besides, like, is there a therapist available 10:30 p.m. on a Monday evening? Probably not. I'd have to find one that works weekends, and I'm sure they don't. So what do I have to take time off of work so I can have a talk so that they can tell me to, you know, be more mindful, be more whatever, you know. All this self-centered selfishness. You got to take care of yourself. You got to love yourself. I'm like, you know, like many things you can do by yourself, it seems like it's fine, but it's a lot better when somebody else is with you. Like, I can watch a movie by myself, but it is more rewarding and more fun to watch a movie with someone else, gauge their reactions, talk to them about what they've seen, that stuff. You know, I can go to a restaurant by myself and have a meal and sit there in the table fucking around with my phone and still have a good meal and still enjoy it. And yet, when you have a meal with somebody else, you can look at them, you can ask them about their meal, you can maybe, you know, share a little this and that with them. They can share with you, and you can talk about things, interact, socialize. Sure, you can even do sexual things by yourself. You could whack off all you want, but it seems a lot better when you have someone else there. Oh, man. Yeah. So the therapist will say, love yourself, love yourself. It's fine, loving yourself is fine, but it's not as good as someone else loving you. There's no comparison. So what does a therapist say? So what does a therapist do? I think it's just there to get you to try to become self-centered. Because it's easier just to turn in on yourself. It's so much easier to just make you the center of the universe and to not care about other people, and to not care for other people. It's so easy to just be in your own world and shut everybody else out, because you shut them out and their problems aren't going to be your problems. Their betrayals won't happen to you. And I did that. I shut myself off for many, many years. I tried to just live for myself, to live just for me, to take care of me, my needs, my wants, my desires. And what did that get me? That gave me wasted years. That gave me unfulfilled life. Oop, somebody's driving home. It gave me a future of loneliness and longing. And now, as the years speed by, I dread the future that I have. Future of me being utterly and completely alone. No one to help me. No one to rely on. No shoulder to cry on. But even worse, no one to want me. No one to want to rely on me. No one to look to me for help, for assistance, for whatever. No one to just want me to be there. It's a frightening future. It is a frightening future. There goes that old creepy guy. Yes, dude. Yada, yada, yada. But it is a beautiful night, even though the clouds are out. It's still got to be in what, the low 70s. Very, very light breeze. It's quiet. It's calm. Swinging out here in my front yard. Love sucks. Never fall in love. Well, that's not true. I should never fall in love because I'm dumb. I'm stupid. I'm not worthy of anyone's love. I'm not. I mean, obviously, come on, think about it. After all this time, I'm still alone. Obviously, it's a me problem. Sure, okay, fine. There's 10 plus years of me not trying to find anybody, but still, all the years that I was looking, only found one person. Now I'm wondering if that one person was just using me as convenience. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I knew how to push her buttons. I knew all the right places to touch, all the right places to kiss. She actually wanted me. She actually assaulted me. So I have no idea what it was. I wish I could figure that out. Duplicate it and try it again. Because it hasn't worked on anybody else. Yeah. Maybe that's what I gotta do. Just tell her how I feel. Damn the consequences. I just don't want to make things awkward at work. And I definitely don't want an HR report generated. That wouldn't be good. But ultimately, also, I don't want her to be, I don't know, like unwilling to give anybody a chance, any guy a chance, because I did something wrong. Not to say that I have that kind of power, but maybe I do. But I don't want her to be like, well, I'm not going to be nice to guys anymore because look what happened last time I was nice to a guy. He fell in love with me and he got all weird. And that what happened? I did get all weird. Probably. Well, that's the thing is, I don't even know. I don't know. I guess when you're in love, you do stupid things. You think stupid things. You believe stupid things. You try stupid things. I guess you can't fathom having that strong of emotion towards someone and them not having anything back. How can such a strong feeling be one-sided? How can this gigantic force It's a lot of honking. Beep. Anyways, so you think that, and then you get a kind of tunnel vision because it's like you see what you want, and so you think this is how you're gonna get it. You think because you feel this emotion, you feel this romance, you feel this want, you feel this desire, and so you think that if you do this and this and this, because that's what you would like to have. It's your romantic fantasy and whatever, and so you think you do this and you do this, and you're inspired by things you've seen in movies or things you've read in books, and then but you don't realize that movies aren't real and books, you know, aren't always based on the truth and reality. And maybe, yeah, the things that you try to do are probably the most romantic thing in the history of the world. And that, like, women wish and dream for some guy to do that sort of thing for them. However, it's a certain guy that they wish and dream that they do that for, and not just any guy. Because any guy does that, then it's creepy. then it's ooh, ick. But the guy doesn't know that. The guy doesn't know that until you tell them. And that's, I guess, the thing is communication's so important. If you just don't straight up tell them to fuck off. Tell them to give up. And maybe they did. Maybe they did tell you to give up and you just didn't hear it, or you didn't want to hear it. Maybe that happened. Maybe she said the words and I just ignored it. I don't know. There's this part of me, and like I said, it's part of the optimistic, emotional, hopeful part of me that says that she's afraid. She's afraid of her feelings. That's the only thing stopping her. And I'm like, no, that's not it. That can't be it. No, no, no. Don't start thinking that. Don't start hoping that. If I start hoping that, start fooling myself, start deluding myself, then it's just going to be that much harder. But there's the fear. There's that fear that if I let go, if I quit, if I give up, there's the fear that that part of me was right. And all I needed to do was just wait out the fear, wait out her apprehensions, just dig in a little longer until she realizes that her feelings are not something to be afraid of. But maybe part of it is that I hope those are her feelings, because then it means I'm worth something. Then it means that I actually did inspire some feelings. That I actually am not the complete loser that I think I am. Thing is, all the evidence, or maybe 99% of the evidence, is to the contrary. She has been the one who's been pushing me away. She has been the one who hasn't been engaging. She has been the one who has said that we can only talk at work. She's the one who put up these walls and these boundaries. So all the evidence is there that if she had feelings for me, she wouldn't be doing any of those things. she had feelings for me, she'd probably keep me close. Well, maybe not super close, but keep me close just in case. Or if she had feelings for me, but she was scared of those feelings, she would have cut me off so hard that I could never even be around her anymore. Because that's what she would do. She wanted to make sure that you wanted to guarantee no pursuit. Basically, like, threaten me. Say, hey, look, stop this shit, or you will get some trouble. I don't know. I don't know. And then, of course, the fear is, oh, I do tell her. I go, the next time I see her, and I lay all my cards out on the table and find out that I did it too soon. That I should have been more patient. And if I would have waited another week, waited another month, but instead doing it quickly and like this, ended up totally pushing her away, totally icking her out. I don't know. Coming on too strong, right? Give her time. Give her time. So I play the cautious game. So I wait. But is waiting a mistake? Is my inaction going to cause things to go the wrong way? So what do I do? What do I do? Everything's a risk. Doing things one way risks. Doing things the other way risks. Doing neither and just waiting risk. My heart says to tell her. My heart says to tell her. My mind says, don't. It's the eternal struggle, the war within. Do I follow my heart? Do I follow my mind? Do I take risk? Do I play it safe? I don't know. What do you think? What should I do? Nobody has the answers. Man, I've been here for an hour. Now it's like 11 o'clock or something. Yep. But it's such a nice night. Once again, this whole thing about doing things by yourself, it's like I can talk about shit by myself. Yeah, it seems to make me feel better when I talk to all of you out there. All 0 people who are listening, even though I've seen people drop in and out. No comments or anything. I wonder if she'll end up watching this. This is an hour, so I don't know. I don't even think she associates with my channel anymore. If you are watching, or end up watching this, I do love you. I want you to talk to me. Somewhere of your choosing. I don't can be anywhere. Anyways. I don't know if I just want to talk about this at work, though. It'd be just kind of weird. But maybe that's why she doesn't want to talk outside of work. It's because she wants to avoid this conversation. She wants to avoid the entirety. Anyways, I think I'm going to get myself a little drink of water here. Got my... Yeah, I can't see that shit. Okay. Refreshing. I know, it's not alcohol. I wish it was alcohol, but I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I probably shouldn't get sloshed before that. Tomorrow night, though, who knows? I don't really drink all that much, honestly. Can't remember the last time I got drunk. Wait, that sounds bad. I mean, really. I mean, I think Friday night, last Friday, we were doing some drinking. The guys, the boys. But I don't know if I was feeling it. I was trying to, but I don't know if I got there. Well, anyways, I should probably call it a night. Besides, nobody seems to want to listen to this old man's whining, crying. No one wants to listen to this old man's laments. I know, it's like one of my coworkers. She was talking about how she was getting this massage. And that some of the things were kind of shady, and she's like, and of course, she knows about some of my issues and my problems, and she goes, "You know what you need? You need to go to that place." I'm like, "What? I need a massage?" She's like, "No, you need the other special services." And I'm like, "Holy shit." You basically just suggested that I needed to go pay some masseuse for a little rub and tug, huh? And she's like, "Yeah, that's what you need. You need something to clear out all that." It's like, look, I'm a single guy. I can clear out that junk. And she's like, "It's not the same." And I'm like, "You're right. It isn't the same, but I don't know." Like, I guess she just realized, like, she's like, "No, man, you just need to have a good fuck, and then things will be different." And I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." Because here's the problem: is that while yes, I would love to have sex with a woman, um, I would much prefer to have sex with the woman I love than to have sex with some other person. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not in a relationship. I'm not in any kind of relationship, committed relationship, whatever you want to call it. So, like, you know, I don't know. Sometimes I think, yeah, man, I'd be totally down to fuck, and I just like, other times I wonder if I would be actually. If push comes to shove, so to speak, that, some attractive woman just wants to hook up for like one night. I don't know. Push comes to shove. Would I even do it? It's just not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for shallow, one night, 1 week, 1 month, maybe even 1 year, friends with benefits, completely sexual relationship. It's not what I'm looking for. It's not what I want. I doubt it's what I can get either. I doubt I can even get that, but maybe I'd have to settle if that's all I can get. These shallow, surface level, vapid relationships. It's better than no relationship at all, right? It's better than spending a lifetime alone. I hear the sounds of animals moving and rustling behind me. It's a little concerning. Well, if I die here, then you know what happened. Some sort of varmint got me. like it's probably some bunny rabbit or rabbit raccoon. Hold on. That would suck. Such a beautiful night. I wish she was here with me. The funny thing is, like, I just like to sit here, put my arm around her, and just rock, swing, whatever. I guess it's not rocking, it's swinging. Swing, listen to the night sounds. Just sit here. Just us. I don't even have to talk. I don't even have to say a word. Just enjoying each other's company. That's when all the people say, that's so fucking boring. Holy shit, man. No wonder why no one likes you, man. That's the boringest shit ever. You're not going out to the club. You're not drinking. You're not dancing. You're not doing anything exciting. You're sitting on a fucking swing, rocking in nighttime. You deserve to be alone, motherfucker. Well, anyways. Yeah. I should be ending this soon. Hour and 12 minutes. Phone battery about 18%. Anyways. Oh, someone gave me a thumbs up. Thank you for the like. I don't know. What did you actually like? I don't know. Anyways. But yeah, I should call it a night. I should save my phone battery. But yeah, I know. Just when someone like starts watching and gives a thumbs up, it's like time to leave. Oh man, I gotta quit while I'm ahead, right? Quit while people are, before they unthumb, right? So, anyways, I hope you all have a good night and a good day. And perhaps I'll talk to you later. And to my love, I hope you have a good night and you sleep well. You rest up. Good night, my sweet princess. May angels sing ye to your rest. I love you. Blow a kiss. I'm also sorry. I'm sorry that I'm sorry that I screwed everything up. And I'm sorry that I hurt you. Good night.